Morning. So we'll start now since if my screen is visible. Morning. Hello. My screen is visible, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We'll start now. So where we stopped yesterday in last class, functions. So what we about to say. So we have seen function with parameters, right? Without parameters, and we're actually going to talk about a function with parameters. So I hope you are familiar with the function without parameter. Now we are going to talk about function with parameters, the various way to define a function with parameters. Okay, so we all know if the function with parameter example is a function a reserved keyword, a function name, and then inside a parenthesis you have to define in parameters. Okay, so it's up to how many parameters you are using. So if you are using one parameter, you need to pass what?
One parameter.
One argument.
One.
If you define one parameter, you need to pass one argument. You know what is one argument? Argument is nothing but an object which you are going to pass. Parameter is a variable. It's going to receive your object. Okay. So it depends upon the count. How many parameters are you using? You need to pass the set of arguments. Okay. Say for example, def. So here if it is string, I need to pass one string. So how many string is there? So here my input is str one parameter. How many arguments are there? Str, how many arguments are there?
Three.
Huh?
Three.
Three.
Is it three? How it is three?
Oh, one.
One list, right? No matter how many items are there
Yeah,
inside a
yeah.
list, but it is
Yes,
one
yes.
argument. Got it? Otherwise, what happened? This will raise an error. If I remove this, what will happen? What will happen? Now it is three.
Syntax error.
Now it is three. How syntax error? Is am I missed any codes or any comma etc.? No, right?
Hmm.
Then what? What is the error? Try to find the
Argument should
argument.
argument should match. No.
Hmm. Function take one argument, three given. Understand? Then what is the error name? Relate with the error which we have seen till now.
Type error.
Is a type error because str it's a function, it's an object. If object that the property doesn't matches, then it will raise type error. The corresponding type doesn't matches, then it will raise type error. One positional argument required, but three given. One positional argument, but three were given. Okay. Now we'll talk about what is positional argument. So there are two types of arguments. One is positional argument, and second thing is keyword argument. So we are talking about arguments, right? So arguments are two types. We all know what is argument. One is positional arguments, keyword argument. So what is positional? What is keyword? What is positional? What is keyword? We have seen
Maybe
in formatting. Yeah.
in case of dictionary, we may use
In case of dictionary.
for the keyword argument.
So is this a positional or a keyword? Is this example?
Keyword.
How keyword?
Why? Because we have key and value.
Inside dictionary, not in an argument. So this is a single argument, man. This is single argument, right? So we have seen similar thing in format. When I do uh, dot format, if we pass the same one, what will happen? The complete dictionary will be reside in there, right?
Right.
See, keyword mean you need to specify the keyword, correct?
Yeah.
So do we have any keyword? No, we don't. We need to assign. Now it will work. Now it is keyword.
Are you sharing your screen? I'm still seeing the type error screen.
Okay. One minute. Is it visible now?
No, sir.
Is it visible? No.
It is coming up.
Oh, okay. So see, this is what I'm passing one argument and it is replaced in my curly brace, right? Inside curly brace. So what it is? It's a positional. If you want to be a keyword, you need to specify the keyword. Is it visible? The A is visible, right? For everyone?
It is still loading. I
Loading.
started screen sharing. Maybe my network is too slow.
How about others?
I can.
Visible.
I can able to see your screen, sir.
Yeah, the black screen is right.
No, your terminal. I can able to
Yeah,
see your
terminal,
terminal.
that is black screen. Terminal.
Yes.
Yeah. So where is my pointer? It is in A, right? So the A is a key. A is a key, and you have to pass the complete object into a variable called A. Then only it is keyword argument. Okay. Now I change my screen. Is it visible? Now I'm on to Google Collaborator.
Yes,
Visible,
sir.
right? Yeah. So that is the difference. So what is a keyword and what is positional? So now tell me whether it is a keyword or positional. Is it keyword or positional?
Positional.
Positional, because it was residing zeroth index, right? If we specify t is equal to, then it is keyword because you are assigning it into some key, assigning to some variables, right? Then it is keyword. Otherwise, it will be positional as it is. Understand? Got it? So what is keyword? A similar example, the len.
If we give any variables to that input parenthesis, then that is a keyword.
This is positional again, and in case of keyword, this is what example for what
Keyword.
keyword argument. Okay, so is it this one?
Positional.
Is positional. So how to make it as a keyword?
So assigning that value to any variable.
No. Is it possible to convert this into keyword or not? How to?
Yeah, we can assign that value into any
Without
variable.
assignment. Without assignment.
Without-
Without assignment. Even yesterday we have discussed this.
create a dictionary of, then we can do it.
It is already dictionary only. It is already in dictionary. It is already in dictionary. How to convert this into keyword argument? How this will become like this? We have seen in format, dot format as well.
Unpacking.
Unpacking. How to? I'm actually
Double
the
star.
pointer. You have to use double
Asterisk.
star. That's it.
Double star.
Then this will become like this. Got it? So this will become like this. That's it. So this is example for keyword argument. Got it? How about this? Is this positional or keyword? So here I'm unpacking using star, single star. So is it example for keyword or positional? Keyword or positional?
Keyword.
How keyword? Do we have any key? Which database has key? Dictionary only has key. These are positional argument, right? String list and all positional, right? When you use star, what it is? Is it positional or a keyword? So it will be look like this.
Positional.
So it will look like this, right? So then this is positional argument again. Got it? This is the difference between two types of argument. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay. So def power n comma p. Now if we say 3 to the power of 2, the answer will be 9. Okay. So without changing this, without changing the order, I want 2 to the power of 3. What to do? I should not change the value. Okay. But I want 2 to the power 3 instead of 3 to the power 2. What to do? Hope you all got my question. I should not change the value order. If I change, I will get it, right? Now it is 2 to the power 8. But without changing, I want to print 2 to the power 8. Says 2 to the power 3. What to do? What to do?
Reverse.
Reverse. Now it is in which type of argument?
Positional.
Positional. Then what to do? I want 2 to the power 3 instead of 3 to the power 2.
We need to create a variable. A equal to 3, something like.
A
N
equal
equal to.
A equal to. It is P is equal to.
Yes, sir. That,
We need to assign it into
P
some
equal to.
key. Got it? Now what happened? 3 will be moved on to P instead of, so if by default what happened, as per positional, 2 will be assigned into N and 3 will be assigned into P. As per position, 2 will be assigned into N and 3 will be assigned into P, right? If you define a key, you are actually saying see, people are coming into a conference room. Okay, if you don't define a seat number, what happened? People will sit in random seats, right? But if you define, they will sit in that corresponding seat. Similarly, if you define its key, the value will be moved on to the corresponding position. Otherwise, as per position, it will be allocated. Got it? That is the difference. Just relate with real-time examples. If you don't specify any key, it will be position. As per position, it will be start from 0 to 1 kind of. Okay. And if you define the position, so wherever it is, it will be resides. Okay. But if I say, yeah, what happened? What will happen?
Type error.
Type, the key is not exist, right?
Key error.
No, type error, correct. keyword argument, unexpected keyword. You are using an object which is unsupported. So the keyword is unsupported. That's it. Okay. Type error, the keyword argument m is not defined. Now what happened? P will be moved on to P, n value will be moved on to n. So like a cross. So this value will be here, this will be here. Got it? So
If,
hope you will find the difference between position and keyword argument.
if we assign M also, P, N as well as N. Yeah, comma.
What happened? Again the same error. Unexpected keyword argument. Unexpected keyword because we don't have anything called M, right?
Right. Okay. Yeah, got it.
Got it? Now we are going to talk about another type of parameters while you defining. Okay, that is with the default. So while defining, I'm going to say n is equal to a default number is 1, and for power the default is 0. Anything power 0 is 1. You hope you all know that. So anything power 0 is 1. What will happen? I'm not passing anything.
One.
Will it raise any error or answer? You will get some output. Will you get any output or error?
I think we may get one as we give the default.
So both parameter has a default, right? So if you don't pass anything, it will take n is 1, p will be 0. So the 1 to the power 0 is 1. If you pass 2, the answer will be the answer will be
2.
2. How? So 2 will be resides in NRP. So where it will be assigned? So 2 will be assigned to NRP.
N.
It will be n, right? So what is n? 2 to the power.
0.
What is the answer?
0.
2 to the power 0.
2.
Then
2
2 to
power
the
0,
power
1. 1, 1.
1. Anything power 0 is 1. 2 to the power 1 will be 2, right? So now it is 2 to the power 0. The answer is 1.
But Mohit, in
Yeah.
here, we are just passing one argument. No? So how it is taking?
That is, second has a default, right? So here I never pass anything. Got it? Because my both parameter
Oh,
contains
okay.
a default. Okay. If you pass 1, it will takes. Because this will be assigned into n. So now 2 to the power 0. If I pass 2, what will happen?
Okay.
N will be 2, P will
2
be
to the
5.
power.
2
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
power 5.
4, 4, 16, 4. 64.
Yes. Sorry, 32. 16 into 32, 32.
Yeah.
Got it? Now,
1.
is it 1? Yes. 1 to the 1 square. 1 to the power 2 is 1. Now, now
9.
it is 3 to the power 2, 9. Got it? So these are the various ways to defining an arguments. Got it? So, and then we are going to talk about one parameter. Now, what will happen? What will happen?
Syntax error.
Oh, syntax error. How? Am I missed anything?
We have to pass one argument, right? One is
We have to.
displacement.
So
Type error.
it is type error. How syntax error? So you need to know the difference between syntax error and type error. Syntax error is if I mistake anything, like if I say comma, sorry, if I say anything like now this is syntax error. Unknown syntax. Whenever you're saying unknown syntax, if it is something like that, now it is syntax error. Got it? This is the valid syntax. The previously it is work, right? It is work. Got it? So here it won't because you're not passing the valid input. Then it's raise syntax error. So it won't raise syntax error. It will raise. What will be the error? What will be the error?
Type error.
It is type error. Okay. So because your function needs how many arguments?
2 arguments.
At least one.
One.
At least
one, maximum two, right? But here you are not passing anything, so it will raise type error, missing one required question or even. So you need to pass at least one. Now the answer is what will be the answer?
1. 1.
2 to the power 0, 1. Here is a challenge. So now what it is? What will happen?
type error.
Exactly. Because you're passing p is equal to 2, n doesn't contain any values, right? Got it? Because n does not contain any default. So when you're assigning it to p is equal to n doesn't contain any value. So it will raise type error. Now it will be 3 to the power 2, 9. Understand? If we exit, again it will raise type error. So any doubts in this? But if I do the same logic, n equal to 1, p is equal to. Now this will raise syntax error. The reason is when you set a first argument default and the rest of the values as a non-default, what happened while you passing? So if you're passing 2, so as per position, this will be assigned to n, right? But p doesn't contain. That's why they are restricting in. They are actually restricting in definition state itself. So this type will raise syntax error. This is the invalid syntax because at the end it will going to raise an error. While you're calling a function, this will raise an error because when you pass. So as per your thinking, your function require at least one argument. So you're passing one argument. What happened? As per question, this will be allocated into n, but p doesn't contain anything, right? That's why this is invalid syntax. So a non-default should follow default. So it should be first should be non-default and the rest can be default. But first should be default and rest should be non-default is invalid syntax. Hope you get it. Otherwise, tell me. I will explain once again. So either first should be default and rest also should be default, or else if you are making first is non-default, then we can keep others as a default. But when you kept a first argument default and remaining non-default, mean it will raise syntax error because anyway you will get error while you're calling a function. while you're calling a function. That's why it raises syntax error. Understand?
If we say power of 2, p equals to 2, then
To P.
p equals to 2. Yeah, yes.
Now, actually, whenever it says syntax error, this was not constructed. So it will take the previous one. This will take the previous defined function. When you say P is equal to 2, again, see, n doesn't contain any default, right? So it will raise type error. It will raise type error because we are in this function. We are here actually because this says syntax error. Because here, whenever it says syntax error, it was not constructed. Understand? So I will delete the power once again if you're confused. Now see, whenever it says syntax error, now maybe type error because there is a built-in function called pow. No keyword argument. Yeah, to say something like that. Now it required two inputs. So it's more on to default a built-in function. Got it? It's a built-in function. Understand? Any doubts in this? So whenever you're declaring like this will lead to syntax error because this is invalid syntax. So just assume while you're calling a function, if you pass one input, this will be assigned into first argument. So second doesn't contain anything, right? That's why they are restricting in definition itself. So you got restricted during a declaration, the definition, function definition. So it won't create a function. Understand or not? Hello.
Yeah, yes.
Can we move on? Any doubts?
No, bro.
Okay. So then, now I'm going to define non-default and the default. So this is valid syntax. Now I'm going to call a function n equal to, so the answer will be
1.
1. So we have seen this. So now if I don't, the similar example with argument, the while you're calling. Now
Type error.
type error. Now
Again,
type error.
type.
Missing one required position argument P. Got it? Now
2 power 3.
how? This is keyword argument. This is positional argument. Okay. As per keyword, this will be assigned into n. So positional argument starts here. So again, this will try to allocate into n, not into p, because this is different argument. This is different argument. This is keyword. This is positional. Understand? So you are actually passing two argument into same parameter, that is n. This will raise what?
Type
Syntax
error.
error. Syntax error. Got it? So this is collapse. So whenever you're getting confused, this is syntax error. See, we are sending n equal to 2. So as per keyword argument, the value will be allocated into n. But see, next value is positional. So you all know position will be start from 0, right? Again, the 3 will be assigning into n. That's why this type of syntax is invalid. As we seen in, so here you should not start with default and non-default. Similarly, while you passing an argument, you should not start with default and non-default. You can say something like that. You can say something like that. This will works. Okay, but when you say this, now it won't raise type error. It will raise, sorry, it will raise syntax error. It will raise type error because you're actually intentionally you're passing two inputs to same. So 2 will be assigned into n, and again you are sending the value to n. Okay, but in this case, what happened? You are sending a mixed, so this will be assigned into keyword, and this will be again start from positional. So it is actually collapsing. So it raised syntax error. Got it? So you have to know while passing an argument, it should be relate with the parameter, which actually how you are actually defined. So it is up to how you are defined. So it will be vary up to your definition. So you need to pass an argument based on how you are defining parameter. Understand? Any doubts? Doubts? Any doubts? Any doubts?
Bro, can you explain the syntax error and type error between that pow n equal to 2, comma 3 and pow
Okay.
2, comma n equal to 3?
Okay. So this is my function. Got it? So
Mm.
you are, I hope you are clear with the type error. So whenever you're missing that, you will face type error. Now let's talk about syntax error. Okay. Now I said this will raise syntax error. The reason is as per keyword, this will be assigned into n.
N.
Correct? But this is positional argument, right? So you will get confused whether it will be assigned into one first argument, first parameter or second parameter. Got it?
Mm.
So you never know that. So that time it will raise syntax error because we never know this whether this positional argument assigned into n or a p, because we know so position will be start from first, right?
Mm.
But we have already passed something into n.
Yeah.
So, but as per position, it should move on to first. But the position argument resides in second position.
Mm.
So we might think this will be move on to P. So we got confused. So whenever we getting confused, they will raise positional error. The logic is what it says: positional argument follow keyword argument. Means you can pass a keyword argument followed by positional argument. When you say now 2 comma p is equal to 3 is valid. Similarly, this is valid. That is the logic. So if this rule is a misuse mean, then will raise syntax error. So if you are using if you are using both a positional argument keyword argument in a same function call, you need to maintain this rule. You need to maintain this rule. So if you are using a mixed positional and keyword argument, you need to pass. It should be starts with positional argument, and you can use any keyword arguments. Understand? Otherwise, it will raise syntax error.
But while we are defining like the n equal to 3, we are giving n equal to 3
Okay, yeah, that is
already. So it should.
now n can, so this value is move on to n. How about p? How about 3? How about 3? So this is keyword. So this will be reside in. So this will be assigned into n. But this is positional. Will it be move on to n or p? We get confused, right? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Just please do practice, then you have a clear idea. Okay. So we got a similar error while you defining a parameters there also. So it should not start with default and non-default. It will be non-default and default. Similar error, that is syntax error again. Okay. Now next we are going to talk about another types of parameters. Def, pow, so we all know that. Now what will happen? What will happen?
Type error.
Type error. Why type error?
Because it requires two argument, but we are passing only one argument.
Exactly. So then how to convert it into two arguments? So how to make it as a two argument?
Star.
Star. You have to unpack. You will get it. Got it?
Yes, bro.
Similarly, how about this? How about this?
Type error.
Again,
Type error.
type error. So now what to do?
We need to unpack that dictionary by using double star.
Double star. I made a mistake. What will happen? Will it work or not? What will happen?
Um, the key value should be a distinct value, but we are having n. So that is a duplicate.
So what will happen? What will be the error?
Mm, Type error.
So inside a dictionary, if you define two key, will it raise error or not?
Yeah.
Inside a
That should be
dictionary,
distinct value.
the key should be unique. That's right.
Mm.
But if you define, what will happen? Will it raise error or not?
It will raise.
No, sir.
No, it won't. It will say the n will be overridden by 2. The value will be overridden. Here we don't have a value for p. So it will raise type error, required one positional argument, the required keyword argument maybe. Required one positional argument p. We don't have that. Got it? I have to change this into p. Now it works. 2 to the power 3. Got it? So unpacking works here as well. Understand?
Okay.
So now we are going to use the similar concept in parameter. That's the major thing. So we all know if you define a comma b, we need to pass how many inputs? How many inputs?
2.
4.
2, bro. 2.
2. Got it? Now I'm going to say star. Got it? if I don't. So here, check what will happen. Okay. So here when you're saying a star in parameter, what will happen? This will actually pack your values. It will actually pack your positional arguments, and it will return it as a tuple format. Got it? So in argument, when you say star, this will actually unpack your positional argument. It will actually unpack your positional object. Got it? But in parameter, this will capture all the positional argument and it will be written as a tuple format. So if I don't specify anything, it will return empty tuple. If I say 1, this will return one tuple. Now 2 tuple. It will take n number of positional arguments. Understand? So star in parameter will capture all the positional arguments. Understand? What is star doing? Understand? Now what will happen? Guess yourself. I said in a parameter, star and double star going to pack your values, not unpacking. Here it will pack. It will be pack your positional argument into tuple. How about double star? What double star may do? What it might do?
Dictionary or list?
So it will dictionary or list. Dictionary or list.
Dictionary.
It will be dictionary. If do we have, so which double star will capture which type of argument? So which type of argument will be captured by double star?
Dictionary.
I'm talking about which type of argument. So star capturing which type of, star capturing what type of argument, and double star will capture which type of argument. So star captures. So here I'm passing 1, 2, 3. Right? What it is? Which type of argument it was?
Positional arguments.
So star capture positional argument. How about double star?
Key. Key.
Key. Just fulfill the
Keyword.
answer. Keyword?
Keyword argument.
Keyword argument. So double star will capture keyword argument. Do we have any keyword arguments? Do we have any keyword arguments?
No.
Then what
No.
will it return? What will it get it?
Type error.
No, this won't raise type error. We got empty. If you don't have anything, it will raise the empty. So here we got empty, right? So here I don't pass anything. What happened? This returned empty tuple. How it will be? What will happen?
One, two,
One.
three will print as a tuple, and empty dictionary will be printed.
Exactly. Exactly. How about now?
Dictionary contains D and E values.
D:8, E:9. That's it. Now,
Empty tuple and a dictionary with a D and E.
that's it. Okay. So here you need to be proper naming. So as per documentation, here we will use ARGS and KWARGS. This is not either a reserved keyword nor a built-in names. This is a notation. That's it. So to define this is argument, this is keyword argument, we're using these names. So if you use AB, what will happen? You will get confused, right? Whether it is A is a keyword or A is a parameter or not. You will get confused. Whether A is a normal parameter or a keyword parameter, you will get confused. That's why we are using this kind of arguments, naming. Okay. So this is the suggested name. So if you got question, what is a star argument and double star keyword argument? This is double star keyword argument going to pack your keyword argument into dictionary. Star ARGS will pack your what? Value.
Positional arguments into tuple.
Positional arguments into tuple. That's it. Got it? That's it. Star ARGS will pack all of positional arguments into tuple. Double star okay. So both are not a reserved keyword or a built-in names, just a notation to define, to capture, to pack values. That's it. Got it? So any doubts in this? So we are done with the named function. Tomorrow we'll talk about anonymous function, because I don't want to confuse even more. So you need to do practice, because we have a lot. We have seen a lot. I'll stop. This is here itself. So if you want me to revise anything, I will do. Do you want me to? Do you want me to? No doubts? No doubts at all. No doubts?
Yeah, we'll practice.
Huh? Pardon?
Mohideen,
Yeah.
how you know that it is going to a single asterisk argument will give as a tuple? How exactly we know that? If
Single
you want
argument,
to check,
single star?
yeah, we know this single star, it will unpack, right?
Yeah.
So it will unpack to tuple, correct?
Yes. Yeah. No, it will
How
pack.
have you?
It will pack. So we are passing 3 inputs, right? So see, I'm passing not a single input. This is a 3 different input. So this will actually pack your 3 different positional arguments. So star, what is the purpose of star? Star will either pack or unpack. So it is depends upon where you are using it. When you're using it in a parameter, this will pack your individual positional argument into single positional argument. That is tuple. Got it? So if you using star in an argument, this will actually unpack your one argument into individual positional argument. Got my point? So if I say print star the same 1 2 3, it print 1 2 3 like that. Or other way, if I don't say what happens, this will print exact tuple. Understand?
Yeah. Got it.
So it is depends upon where you're using. So this is argument, because the print is a function. Whatever you are passing is an argument. But in case if you're defining the same thing in parameter n, that is it's actually going to pack. Here it will be unpacked. Here it will simply star will simply eliminate parenthesis, right? Here what happened, this will take individual positional argument and it will pack it together and produce a tuple. Got it?
Yeah, okay.
Any doubts? Are you clear? Any doubts? Any doubts?
No, sir. No, sir.
So we'll see in next class. Tomorrow we'll talk about anonymous function. Okay. So please do practice all these stuffs. So otherwise you will be forgetting. Okay. So we have these things in sheets as well. So please go through it. Okay. We'll discuss tomorrow what is anonymous functions. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Mohideen,
Yeah.
yeah, are you uploading that PPTs also?
It is there. I will share you that link in the chat.
Okay.
Copy it. Okay. Just click it. Otherwise, it will gone. So when I end the session, it will be deleted.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So we'll see tomorrow. Bye.